Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to the Polo Club Mendeshanti. Here we are to enter the last quarter-final contest of the Open de France, where Amanara and Jolly Roger are playing for the last available ticket for the semi-finals, where already La Magdalene Kazak and ESO have secured their spots. The lineups for today: Amanara on pink, Nicky Sen, Benja Panelo, Lorenzo Chaban, Santiago, 17 goals. Jolly Roger with Zach Baim, Manu Plaza, Zach Uncle, James Baim, and Niklas Johansson, 16 goals. So Jolly Roger will be starting with an advantage on 1 goal. The umpires, Jason Dixon and Harry Fisher, will be umpiring the game. Facu Sola on top of the top scorers standings, 30 goals, followed by Jero del Carril, 27, Nico Pieres, and Juan Martín Zubia, 24, and Tito Ruiz Guiñazú completing the top 5 with 21. So everything is getting set now for the kickoff. 5 checkers will be played. The last available ticket for the semi-finals on Thursday. La Magdalena and Kazak will be playing the first semi-final on Friday. ESO against the winner of this game, Lorenzo, with the first pickup of this game. Another approach towards the other end, covering the field is Benja Panelo. Here comes Benja, challenged there by me, who is also the captain for this Jolly Roger side. 2 teams who just came from Soto Grande after having played the medium goal season with 75% of their lineups in both cases. Santiago Chaban looking for Nicky Sen, who was standing up front, and now Manu Plaza. Manu, Zach and Niklas play for the Jolly Roger side in Soto Grande. They were joined by Segundo Fernández Llorente. On the other side in Soto Grande, Amanara featured a lineup with Santi Chaban, Lorenzo, Nicky Sen and Tommy Ferrari. The newcomer to the team is Benja Panelo, who is now in control of the ball. Challenged there by me, leaving it for Santiago. Here comes Chaban. Santiago Chaban from the balls to the center, taking his time, leaving it for his son. And here comes Lorenzo. Lorenzo Chaban taking care of the ball, leaving it back for Santiago. Santiago with the approach, looking for Benja Panelo, but covering the field is going to be Zach Baim. Nice back shot there by Zach. Benja Panelo now, leaving it for Lorenzo. Here comes Lorenzo Chaban, open to the left-hand side, marked there by Manu Plaza. Also coming from behind was Santiago Chaban, ready to pick it up. A whistle. So let's see what's the decision by the umpires. We're gonna take a look at the instant replay to watch the play once again. There, Manu Plaza trying to take control of the ball, coming from behind was Santiago Chaban. He's going to be from the spot in favor of black, in favor of Jolly Roger. Amanara remains unbeaten so far in the competition. And now Santiago following the ball, but it ended up going over the boards, and it's going to be again in favor of Amanara to resume the play. And here is going to be Santiago Chaban. Santiago with the first tapping over the midfield line, taking his time, leading this team from the back. The ball passing by. The ball by Santiago Chaban, looking for Lorenzo, covering the field really well was Baim. Here comes James Baim, taking care of the ball. Now Lorenzo with another back shot, looking for Benja Panelo, coming to pick it up. Nice run from ball to ball. Manu Plaza taking his time, challenged there by Santiago. Here comes Chaban, nice pickup by Santi on the near side. Santiago, challenged by Manu Plaza. Still Santiago Chaban, leaving it back for Benja Panelo. Here comes Benjamin Panelo. Nice angle by Benja, open towards the right hand side. Another approach, still in possession of the ball. Benja coming from behind was Manu Plaza. Nice back shot there on the near side. And now Santiago. Still Chaban, challenged there by Baimi, the two most experienced players on the field today. The marking there by Zach Bime, and now Manu Plaza coming from behind was Lorenzo Chavan. Nice hooking there by Lorenzo. Now on the near side, here comes Santiago from behind Zach Bime, and the whistle that stops the game. Let's see what's the decision here by the umpires following that action by Lorenzo firstly and Santiago later. Zach Bime entering the play. Benja Panelo is a top scorer for Amanara in this competition, having scored a total of 17 goals. Well, I was checking the full scoring standings, and Paimi is a top scorer of this Jolly Roger side with a total of 11 goals. So here we're gonna have a penalty from the spot in favor of Pink, in favor of Amanara, and Santi Chavan resuming the play. Here he comes, first tapping there, open to the right hand side, taking his time, hitting at goal, Santi Chavan, and the ball ended up going wide, only centimeters wide to the left hand side, and Jolly Roger will be resuming from the back in this beginning of the game. Still, they are taking advantage of this initial winning aspect due to the handicap difference. And now by me, linking with Manu Plaza. Here comes Manuel Plaza, taking his time. Another approach, challenge there by Lorenzo. The ball still passing by, and here is going to be Benja Panelo. The open back shot to link with Lorenzo Chavan. Nice angle, and here comes Lorenzo Chavan after having picked the ball with clear field ahead to take it all the way. Entering now the danger zone, a little bit open towards the right hand side. The final tapping by Lorenzo Chavan. And Lorenzo Chavan with the first goal today, setting the equalizer in this beginning of the game after having received a very good passing by Benja Panelo, a good open back shot, and then a great run by Lorenzo to score. And now it's 1-1 between Amanara and Jolly Roger. Now back to the center to resume the play.
Les deux équipes regagnent le centre du terrain, changent une nouvelle fois de côté d'attaque.
A whistle when the players were lining up.
La balle est lancée et c'est Manu.
And now the game is on again. Manu Plaza, and now Zach Bime. Close to him is Paimi. James Bime. Nice angle from the walls to the center, taking his time.
James Bay, maintenant son frère.
Still Bime, leaving it for Manu Plaza. Nice angle by Manu Plaza, hitting at goal from a long distance, blocked in the way, and now Santiago Chavan with the pickup. Nice turning by Santiago, and now towards the other end, taking his time. Chavan to the left, looking for Benja Panelo. It was very well read by Zach Bime. The back shot there on the near side. Benja Panelo turning, and now also Manu Plaza coming from a different angle was Lorenzo Chavan when Manu was turning, and the whistle, and it's going to be again in favor of Amanara. We're live on Polo Line TV worldwide with this last quarter-final contest of the Open de France yesterday. Kazakh, La Madeleine, and ESO won their games. Therefore, they made it to the semifinals, which are due on Thursday and Friday. Whoever wins this one will be facing ESO on Friday. Chavan. Santiago, challenged there by Zach Bime, taking his time. Still Santiago in possession of the ball, and now Benjamin Panelo. Nice angle, nice entrance there by Benja Panelo. Covering the field is going to be James Bime. The open back shot there by Bime, looking for Manu Plaza, but it was very well read and anticipated by Lorenzo. 15 years old for Lorenzo Chavan. For sure soon we'll be watching him play in the camera, in the qualification, in the Open, and in the top tournaments around the world. Manu Plaza. Still Plaza, nice turning by Manu Plaza when he was approached by Lorenzo. I think he was given an advantage, and then in the following play the four remained, and therefore they ended up blowing their whistle there. And now Jolly Roger will have the chance to take back the lead still playing in the opening checker of this game.
En faisant son détour, la tête de sa jument avait traversé le droit de passage de Manu Plaza de Ayala. Et c'est donc une pénalité à 60 yards, 54 mètres des poteaux, qui est accordée à l'équipe Jolly Roger.
So by me here to take it. Top scorer for this Jolly Roger side in this competition. 11 goals so far, and now this penalty 4 with the chance of giving back the lead to Jolly Roger. By me from 60 yards, and the ball goes wide to the right hand side, and Amanada will be receiving from the back. James Bime entered this team after having played the season in England, of course. He played for Vikings in the English High Goal, and then he also played other levels around the country. Lorenzo going towards the right hand side to pick the ball into the last minute of play of check number 1. Lorenzo Chavan taking his time, linking with his father, and here he comes, Santi. Open to the right hand side, another approach by Santiago Chavan, looking for Benjamin Panelo. Here comes Benja, the marking there by me, and a great marking, showing all his experience when we listen to the first bell. 30 more seconds to play until the game stops. Looking for Manu Plaza. Here comes Manu Plaza, giving some continuity, long approach. Great assist to link with Zach Bime. Here comes Zach Bime, open to the left hand side. First tapping by Jolly Rogers, number 1, hitting, and Zach Bime scoring at the end of checker number 1. What a way of closing the first checker of this game, scoring your first goal. So, following this goal by Zach Bime, Jolly Roger is on the lead, 2-1 at the end of checker number 1 in the last quarterfinal contest of the Open de France. After the break, we'll be back, but we're gonna take a look at an interview with Benja Panelo.
Muy agradecido a Nick, a Santi, a toda la organización de Amanara, que la verdad que está haciendo un laburo impresionante. Vienen año a año ganando todo y mejorando un montón. Esos son buenísimos. La verdad que Santi juega un huevo, sabe mucho cómo ubicarse en la cancha, nos ordena. Y Lorenzo es un animal, donde le tira la pelota te mete un gol. Así que imagínate, yo no tengo que hacer foul nomás. Termina esto y volvemos para Argentina. Yo voy a estar jugando la clasificación, primera vez, con Alegría, con Freddy Manix, Santi Cernadas y Rufo Benzadón. Arrancamos el 6 de octubre, pensando bastante en eso, y la caballada que se va poniendo un poquito de ritmo en Argentina. Es un poco difícil desde acá, pero por suerte tengo gente que me ayuda allá y nada, la verdad con muchas ganas de llegar. Nada, bueno, Tommy viene, le está costando perder, le está costando bastante perder. La verdad que viene bien Tommy y nada, sí, papá nos mira siempre, nos manda un mensaje diciéndonos qué piensa. Generalmente no son cosas muy buenas, pero bueno, nos corrige bastante, y mamá también. Nada, nos seguimos bastante cerquita.
Bueno, suerte en lo que quieras.
8 hommes sur 10 préfèrent la bille Carbon Protect de L'Oréal Men Expert. Même les plus grands sportifs, une protection 48 heures pour affronter tous vos défis. Et pour garder le rythme, découvrez le nouveau soin anti-fatigue Hydra Énergétique. Votre peau est transformée, hydratée et énergisée. Faites l'essai L'Oréal Men Expert, parce que vous le valez bien.
Back in Shanti, ready to enter checker number 2. Back to the center of the field to resume the play following that last second goal by Zach Bime. Jolly Roger on the lead, 2-1. Santi Chavan trying to win it over. Very well taken by Amanada's number 4, and here he comes. Challenge there in the back by Manu Plaza. Nice marking by Plaza. And the ball's now towards the other end. Here comes Manu Plaza, first approach by Jolly Roger, number 2, over the midfield line, chased by Lorenzo Chavan. Still Plaza in possession of the ball. Another tapping, entering the danger zone. A great recovery there by Lorenzo Chavan. The back shot on the near side. Still one more attempt for Jolly Roger. Here comes Plaza, taking his time, trying to set this opportunity, trying to exchange it for a goal. A good marking, and now Lorenzo again trying to save it. Still in play, Zach Tomorrow, the Jockey Club Open will be kicking off at the AAP grounds in Pilar. Watch La Dolfina against La H at 3 p.m. local time in Argentina, 8 p.m.
Lorenzo
in
Chavannes,
France, 7 p.m. in the UK. Lorenzo, 2 p.m.
par Zach.
USA Eastern Standard Time. Manu Plaza with the back shot, putting some pressure on Santiago.
Santi Chavannes.
Still, the pressure remains by Jolly Roger. Sagbheim head-to-head against Nicky Sen. Good marking there by Nicky, but still Sagbheim manages to remain with the ball. Now on the near side. Coming from behind was also James Bime and also Manu Plaza. Nice pickup by Manu Plaza, trying to position himself to hit at goal. The hit at goal by Manu Plaza to score his first goal today to extend the lead in favor of Jolly Roger. Manu Plaza picking up that loose ball, was coming from a different direction. He took his time, he watched at the posts, and he scores to make it 2-1.
Les deux équipes regagnent le centre du terrain, changent une nouvelle fois de côté d'attaque.
By me, trying to pick it up also, coming from it was Manu Plaza. Now by me, when Benja Panelo claimed that he picked the line
Panelo.
to take that ball, and there is a whistle. We're gonna take a look again at that one. The ball stays in behind. Benja turning
Il s'est fait siffler par la patrouille.
with the right of way there. And now there's going to be a penalty in favor of Amanara. The chance for them to close the gap. I hope you enjoy my friend John Kent's commentaries during the weekend. A big shout out to him as well. He will be joining us for the semi-finals.
Photo. L'équipe Jolly Roger en noir mène 2-1.
Benja Panelo now placing the ball. The opportunity for Amanara to close the gap. Benja and the opportunity through this penalty 3, this 40-yard hit to close the gap. Benjamin Panelo hitting and scoring. Benja and his first goal today,
Égalisation.
in this case
Panelo.
through a penalty 3.
Équipe Amanara. Les deux équipes
And now
regagnent le
it's
centre du terrain.
3-2 in favor of Jolly Roger. They started the game with an advantage of 1 goal due to the handicap difference. This was basically because Amanara is playing off 17 goals, because at the moment when they signed up the team, Lorenzo was 3 goals, then he was raised. So this is why the team remained, but they are giving out 1 goal.
Avec Santi.
By me. Picking it up, taking his time from the balls to the center. Challenged by Benjamin Panelo. Nice passing there by James Bime to link with Manu Plaza. Also Zach Bime entering the play. Some confusion there, but still Zach, and a great individual action coming from behind was Benja Panelo. The marking by Benja, also by Lorenzo Chavan, who was standing there blocking his own goal. Lorenzo turning there. Zach Bime with the marking, a whistle.
Le maillet, Zach Bain qui se
And the
bat
time
et
now is out.
l'arbitre siffle.
Nice turning there. Nice defense by Amanara. They ended up earning this penalty from the spot in defense.
Santi Chavannes.
And now Santiago Chavan resuming the play. Taking his time, challenged there by Sagbheim. Santiago linking with Benjamin Panelo, who is giving some continuity to look for Lorenzo Chavan. Great entrance by Lorenzo on the near side to the offside, and here he comes, ready to take it all the way to score once again for Amanara, and Lorenzo Chavan scores to set the equalizer here. Second goal today by Lorenzo. A great bonding between Santiago Chavan, Benja Panelo and Lorenzo, and a great tapping by Lorenzo from the near side to the offside, and then never losing control on the ball to find his second goal today. And now it's 3-all between Amanara and Jolly Roger. And now back to the center to resume the play halfway through the second. Amanara and Jolly Roger are tied in 3. on a very tight contest here at Field of Honor number 2 in Chantilly.
La balle est lancée.
Benjamin Panelo taking his time.
Benja Panelo.
The ball passing by, looking for Santiago Chavan, who was going head-to-head against Zach Baim. Also, Nicky Sen coming from behind. The back shot there on the near side, and now he's going to be picked by Santiago. Very quickly, Santiago Chavan pick it up, and here he comes. Taken by me. A great breakaway by Santiago Chavan. And Santi Chavan scores for the first time today, following a very good breakaway from their opponents. And Amanada made a very good comeback in this game from 3-1 behind. They are 4-3 ahead now after this goal scored by Santiago Chavan. Less than 2 minutes remaining until the first bell, and here comes Lorenzo with the tapping there to link with Benja Panelo.
Lorenzo qui tape pour Benja Panelo.
Benja and another assist, looking for Santiago Chavan. Here comes Santiago looking to score back to back for Amanara. The tapping there coming from behind was Lorenzo Chavan, and Lorenzo Chavan with the final shot to score for the third time today. And now Amanara takes a 2-goal lead. We're gonna take a look again from a different angle to see this final tapping by Lorenzo a couple of times on the near side. And now Amanara is ahead 5-3 in the score, and we get back to the center of the field. A minute remaining until the first bell. Lorenzo, he is on fire definitely in this beginning of the game. Another approach coming from behind was Baimi. Here comes Lorenzo entering the danger zone. The ball stays in behind, and very quickly Baimi ended up taking the danger away with that tail shot. And now Zach Baim giving some continuity. Previously it was Manu Plaza, and now Baimi towards the other end. Here comes James Baim. Nice pickup by Jolly Roger's captain, and here comes Baimi with an open shot, and Baimi scores to close the gap just before the end of the checker. James Baim with his first goal today. Here again, James Baim. A great shot there, and now it's 5-4 in favor of Amanara. I don't know if there's going to be time enough for one more play. There he goes. Here comes the final bell of checker number 2 on this quarter-final contest of the Open de France. After 2 checkers, Amanara is on the lead, 5-4 over Jolly Roger, and now the chance to see some of the highlights of yesterday's quarter-finals contest of the Open de France. Back in Shanti, ready to enter checker number 3. Amanara on the lead, 5 goals to 4, but still this man, by me, managed to score at the end of checker number 2 to close the gap when Amanara was leading by 2. So 5 goals to 4 into the third checker of a total of 5 that will be played today. So there's going to be a throw-in to kick off the action on the far side of the field. During the second half, we'll be moving to this side of the field after the goals. The players lining up there in the center of the field to resume the play. Some words there. I think we're still waiting for Baimi or Manu Plaza. Manu Plaza, I think. The only missing player there for the throw-in. And everything now is getting set. For checker number 3, on Thursday, Kazakh and La Madeleine will be playing the first semi-final of the Open de France on Friday. Eso against the winner of this contest, Chaban. Santi Chaban taking his time. Nice approach by Santi, looking for Lorenzo, who was very well taken by Zach Baim. And now Lorenzo trying to pick it up. The ball ended up passing by, and it went over the back line. And it's going to be Jolly Roger resuming from the back. Good opportunity in the very beginning of the checker. Tomorrow we're going to be live from Pilar, with the kickoff of the Jockey Club Open, 3 p.m. local time in Argentina, with La Dolfina and La H, the chance to see Hilario Joa, Toli, Fran Elizalde against Adolfo Cambiaso, Peque González, Tommy Panelo. So stay tuned. By me, resuming from the back towards the right hand side, looking for Zach Baim. The ball was taken at the end by Lorenzo. Here comes Lorenzo Chaban, the turning there. Here again, Lorenzo Chaban taking his time. Taking care of the ball for Amanara. Another approach, trying to make a breakaway. A great defense there by Zach Baim towards the other end. And here comes Baimi on the near side. The ball stays in behind, and now Santiago. Here comes Chaban. Santiago Chaban. Another approach, and then coming from behind was Benjamin Panelo. Here comes Benja. Leaving it again for Santiago. Some fortune there, and now Baimi. James Baim, challenged by Lorenzo, helped also by Manu Plaza, who was riding the opponent of the play. Here comes Manu. Manuel Plaza, 1 goal today for Jolly Rogers number 2, the same as this guy, Baimi, 1 goal today. Challenged now by Santiago. Back to Manu Plaza. Nice link in between these two. Taking their time. They managed to score 2 wins in this tournament against Sammem and Eternal J. They lost against La Madeleine, and they ended up making their way into the quarterfinals. Santiago. On the other hand, Amanara won their 3 matches. Lorenzo now. Lorenzo Chaban giving some continuity, looking for Benja, head to head against Zach Baim. Here comes Benjamin Panelo, taking his time. Nice approach, nice angle by Benja Panelo to enter the danger zone. Here comes Benja, the under the neck approach, and the ball ended up going wide. Look how Benja is regretting himself after having missed that chance. A great run by Benjamin Panelo, look. And the final approach there. And Jolly Roger will be resuming from the back. Plaza looking for Zach Baim. Here comes Zach, the marking by Santiago Chaban. Santiago. Still Santiago Chaban, Benja Panelo riding Zach Baim off the play. Nicky riding Niklas Johansson, and here comes Santiago. The approach there, looking for Benja, who was coming from behind, but covering the field is going to be James Baim. Here comes Baimi, a very experienced player, of course. He has won all the major tournaments in England. now Zach,
qui récupère pour
his nephew.
traîner la balle aux planches pour Manu.
By me again. Challenge there by Santiago. Still James Bime now. Manu Plaza with the ball passing by, looking for Zach. The ball stays in behind, and now Lorenzo. Lorenzo Javan. Nice turning there by Lorenzo. Still in possession of the ball. The ball passing by, looking for Benja Panelo, who was running up front, but he was making a great write-off. And now Santiago entering the play. Great action and great opportunity for Amanara. Another tapping into the danger zone. Here comes Santiago to make the last move. Completing the play. Santiago Chavan to score for the second time today to extend the lead in favor of Amanara. A great action also by Benja Panelo, riding his opponent of the play. I think it was Manu Plaza, and Santiago manages to score a new one today. 6-4. Back to the center to resume the play. A whistle. Not sure if they just stop halfway through the jugger for a free change or something happened to a horse. But as we mentioned before, tomorrow we're going to be live from the AAP grounds with the kickoff of the Jockey Club Open Copa Tai Polo. 2 matches tomorrow, but at 3 p.m. local time in Argentina, we're going to be live with La Dolfina and La H kicking off their campaign in their high goal Argentina season. Later we're going to be going through the lineups for the teams.
La balle est lancée.
And now back to the center to resume the play.
Zach Bain.
Santiago Chavan open towards the right hand side. Nice approach. Taking his time, challenged there by Manu Plaza, but he was ridden off by Lorenzo. Here comes Santiago, looking for a new one. Now the marking by me, who ended up taking the danger away. Another approach. He was challenged by Lorenzo Chavan from the back. A whistle. So let's see what's going to happen here.
Arbitre siffle.
By me, great defense. The hooking there a bit high by Lorenzo. A whistle. So let's see what's going to happen here. It's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of black, in favor of Jolly Roger, as we mentioned before. And just to complete the information, La Dolfina for the Jockey Club Open will be lining up with Adolfo, with Paquito de Narváez, Tommy Panelo and Peque González against La H, featuring brothers Hilario and Toli Ulloa, their brother-in-law Fran Elizalde and Ed Baneriv. A great opportunity for Edward Banner to join such a team for this Jockey Club Open. And now Zach Bime. Covering the field now, it's going to be Santiago. Santiago reaching the ball, challenged there by Manu Plaza. The back shot, a good pressure by Niklas Johansson. Also, look, very quickly, a fair play action. I don't know if Santi ended up hitting Manu Plaza or the opposite, but there. By the way Manu Plaza approached Santiago, there. So it's going to be now from the spot in favor of pink, in favor of Amanara into the last minute of play until the first bell goes in this first half. 5 checkers will be played today, and now Benja Panelo, 1 goal today by Benja, 18 in the whole tournament for the top scorer of Amanara. Challenge there by Baime, still Benja Panelo in possession of the ball, taking his time, another approach, looking for Santiago, who was coming from behind. Nice action there by Zach Baime, the back shot on the near side. Manu Plaza, Lorenzo, but Manu Plaza, I think he picked the line before, and Lorenzo was a little bit crossed over that line. So let's see, here we're going to see a good back shot on the near side by Zach Baime. Manu Plaza very quickly turning, picking the line, Lorenzo a little bit crossed, and ended up committing a foul, at least from my point of view. Let's see what's the decision by the umpires. By me on screen, winner of the Queen's Cup last year, playing for Grey Dogs. This year he joined Vikings, he joined City, Diego Cámara and Subia. So now we're going over the midfield line, and Jolly Roger with this great opportunity. I think it's going to be from 60 yards. We'll be confirming this as soon as we can. By me again with the chance. Indeed, from 60 yards, second attempt for the captain today. He missed the first one, and now with a great opportunity of scoring at the end of checker number 3 before reaching the halftime.
Beim 60 yards.
So by me with this 60-yard hit, the ball passing by, deflected there, and at the end, coming from behind, Zach Baim with the last tapping to score, to close the gap. They couldn't do it through the penalty straight away, but they ended up scoring through Zach Baim's mallet, and at the end, it counts the same, and therefore, Jolly Roger closes the gap before the end of the first half. Let's see if there is time enough for one more play. Here comes the final bell of checker number 3. A very tight contest. We're watching here at Field of Honor number 2 in the last quarter-final contest of the tournament. Amanara is on the lead, 6 goes to 5, and now we're going to a break and the chance to see what happened at the gala dinner last Friday.
Y yo casi siempre juego 4, por ahí me toca a veces de 3, que me gustan las dos en realidad. Vegeta, Barto, Facundo, o sea, hay un montón. Pablo, capaz que también, pero no puedo decir más.
Soy Chulo Guerrero y estoy jugando en el equipo de ESO, en el bajo handicap. Y siempre me sentí más cómodo de chico jugando de back, pero bueno, si toca jugar en otra posición también lo hago, pero sí.
Que siempre vi las copas de plata y del oro del mediano, del alto handicap acá en Soto y la verdad que sería un sueño lograr, bueno, ya participar en este torneo es un sueño y lograr levantar una de esas dos copas sería la verdad un logro de acá a 2 o 3 años.
La posición que más me gusta es jugar al medio, de 3 especialmente. El tiro que más me gusta es el palo abierto.
No, y me gusta jugar mucho de 2. Ahora me está tocando bastante de 1 también. Y tiro por ahí el cogote, el que juego me sale. Y bueno, bajander un desastre, el que menos juego me siento.
Pero bueno, el objetivo mayor es el abierto o alguna copa importante en Argentina, cámara, no sé, lo que considero común.
La Copa de Oro en Inglaterra.
Me gustaría ganar, no sé, la cámara por ahí. Es una copa muy difícil, que nada, que este año no la voy a jugar, pero capaz que el año que viene me divertiría mucho jugarla.
Pues del alto, Rufino, la Black Adam, sí. Como no parece que lleva jugando 20 años al polo y tiene 13 años nada más. Y encima es muy simpático, así que sí.
Y ahora la Copa de Oro acá en Sotogrande y nada, en Argentina ganar siempre lo más posible y apuntándole lo más alto posible.
In the last couple of years, and growing up, I played 3 quite a lot, whether it's 4-man polo or out here, I'm playing 3. So I think I feel most comfortable there, or sometimes 1, but 3 is, I think, my most preferred position. I feel most comfortable there.
Posición y medio de 2 o de 1, medio para adelante. Y el tiro más cómodo, qué sé yo, cogote o para adelante, siempre todo más para adelante.
La Copa de la Reina y la Copa de Oro, esos 2 torneos serían los más importantes y después tratar de, si se puede, empezar a jugar torneos como la Cámara o esos torneos, estaría muy bueno.
De back, sí, de back. Jugador favorito, Juan Martín Inder.
De posición creo que juego más adelante, siempre juego de 2 o de 1. De Vegeta, la verdad que distinto.
¿Tenés? Sí, siempre está bueno volver a jugar con él. Desde acá hasta lo que nos queda del año vamos a jugar juntos, así que nada, está buenísimo, hay que disfrutarlo y bueno, no arrancamos tan bien, pero hay que mejorar y meterle a lo que viene.
Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Form is nothing other than emptiness, and emptiness is also nothing other than form.
Here we are back in Chantilly, ready to enter the second half. Some numbers: 6-5 to Amanara, field goals 5 and 4, throw-ins 1, 7 and 2, fouls committed 4 and 5, penalties 1 out of 1, penalty 3 scored by Benja Panelo, 260s in favor of Jolly Roger, which they couldn't score. No corners, no yellow cards. Some numbers of this first half: Jolly Roger started the game with an advantage of 1 goal due to the handicap difference. And here we are entering checker number 4, the players lining up, and the game is now on with Benja Panelo winning the game, winning the throw-in for Amanara. The checker by checker progression there in the low part of the screen. Amanara playing on pink with Nicky Sen, Benja Panelo, Lorenzo Chavan, and this guy, Santiago Chavan. Here comes Santiago. Open towards the right hand side. Chased by me. Great angle there by Santiago. Taking his time to take it all the way. The final approach. And now by me with an open back shot. Taking the danger away. Jolly Roger is featuring Zach Baim as number 1. Manu Plaza number 2. By me. James Baim number 3. And Niklas Johansson number 4. And now Benja Panelo. Nice angle by Benja. The marking by me. Coming to pick it up Santiago. And at the end, Manu Plaza taking the danger away, head-to-head against Lorenzo, who is reaching out for the ball. Lorenzo turning there. Manu Plaza also reaching out for the ball. And the whistle. Let's see what's the decision here by the umpires. Lorenzo on the left-hand side. Manu Plaza on the right-hand side. Well, let's see. Going to be in favor of Jolly Roger. By the way, Lorenzo ended up turning at the last stage of the play. A good move by Manu Plaza. And we are going towards the center of the field for this 5B in favor of Jolly Roger. By me placing the ball. The ball passing by, and now Manu Plaza trying to enter the play. A good defending there by Santiago Chavan, and now Benjamin Panelo taking his time. Benja starting from the back, the ball passing by, looking for Santiago over the midfield line, giving some continuity there to look for Lorenzo. Still Santiago, another approach, a good marking there by me, and now Lorenzo Chavan from the balls to the center, another approach, and here he comes. Lorenzo Chavan taking care of the ball, coming from behind was his father Santiago with the approach, the final tapping on the near side, and Santiago scores to extend the lead in favor of Amanada. It took them some time, a bigger effort maybe in the play, but Santiago at the end with the goal in favor of Amanada there. 7-5, as my friend Thibaut Gilman just said there for the people who is watching it here from the sidelines. By me, head-to-head against Benjamin Panelo. Here comes James Bain, leaving it for Manu Plaza. Manu giving some continuity. A good marking there by Benja Panelo, who ended up picking it for Amanada. Taking some risk, another approach. Still Benja in possession of the ball. A good marking there by me. And now Benja. Great pickup now by me. A good angle, taking it all the way. The marking was taken by Lorenzo Chavan. Still by me in possession of the ball. The ball stays in behind, and now Santiago. A very solid performance by Santiago today, leading his team from the back. Amanada reached the semi-finals in 2020 in their first ever presentation in this tournament. Now they want to take one more step in this competition. Santiago, good marking. Great done, well done there by Manu Plaza. Here comes Manuel Plaza. The approach there, head-to-head against Benjamin Panelo. Here comes Plaza, the under the neck approach by Manu Plaza. The ball passing by, and it ended up going wide to the right-hand side, only a couple of centimeters wide. And Amanada to resume from the back. But look, what a shot by Manu Plaza. How close he was to score an amazing goal. But still, Amanada leads by 2 halfway through checker number 4. A new season in Soto Grande came to an end yesterday with the Copa Despedida. And now we are entering the last week, the most decisive one of the Open de France. Tomorrow we'll see the kickoff of the Open de France Feminine, the Ladies French Open, so stay tuned for more news regarding that 16-goal competition, which will feature the best players in the world. There, Jota. A big shout out to our friends of Fly Polo and Travel, of course, connecting the polo community around the world.
Remise en jeu pour l'équipe Amanara.
And now Santiago, receiving from the back.
M.
Challenge there by Isaac Baim. The sun finally came out, and this is great news for us. Manuel Plaza, taking his time. Challenge there by Benjamin Panelo. He was given the order of clearing away, I believe. And now Manu, with the approach, the ball passing by, looking for Baimi. Great marking there by Lorenzo. Now Benja Panelo. With a long approach, looking for Santiago, who was... No, Lorenzo. But firstly there, Manu Plaza. Good back shot to take the game towards the other end. Now Benja. Challenged by Baimi. And now Santiago giving some continuity. A great open back shot to link with Lorenzo. Now Lorenzo on the near side, taking care of the ball. A little bit uncomfortable, but now he already found his way. Lorenzo Chavan. Leaving it for Benja. No, still Lorenzo. Now with Benja. Benjamin Panelo. A great understanding between these three. And here comes Santiago to add one more to score back to back for Amanara. And Santiago Chavan scores to extend the lead. The ball went straight onto Luis Garrahan to stop it. But the most important thing in this play was that Santiago scores for Amanara, and therefore they extend the lead 8-5. Sakbaim ended up falling. Of course, a timeout. He's grabbing his shoulder. Hopefully it's not his collarbone. Wow. I think he was all by himself. Let's take a look again to see. Hopefully he's doing well. Here you see the players back to the center, and there apparently by himself, Sakbaim. Hopefully Sakbaim gets back in the saddle soon, and of course the most important thing now is his recovery. Amanara is on the lead, 8-5 into the final 2 minutes of play of this jacket number 4. Whoever wins this one will play against ESO on Friday, the second semi-final. The first one will be on Thursday, and we'll see 2021 champions La Madeleine against Kazakh. That game will be on Thursday.
Let's go, mate.
Luckily, Sakbaim is back in the saddle. Most important thing is that he's doing well, hopefully. So now it's all set for the game to get underway again. Lorenzo very quickly picking it up for Amanara. Challenge there by Baimi, and now Manu Plaza. Manu Plaza taking his time. Challenge there by Benjamin Panelo. Turning. Looking for James Baim. The ball was picked beforehand by Lorenzo. Now in the turning, Benja Panelo getting there first. His brother will be playing tomorrow in the Jockey Club Open with La Dolfina. I'm speaking about Tommy. And now Sakbaim picked by Santiago Chavan, who's looking for his third consecutive goal today. Santiago Chavan taking his time, and the final tapping by Santiago Chavan to add one more for Amanara. 5 goals today by Santiago Chavan to extend the lead in favor of Amanara. Title contenders for sure. Amanara. And now it's 9-5 back to the center to resume the play. 1 minute remaining until the first bell here at Field of Honor number 2. One more check-in remaining though. And now by me. Nice pickup by James Bime. Great under the neck approach to link with Manu Plaza. Here comes Manu Plaza entering the play with the first tapping, looking to score on this one. And Manu Plaza scores again at the end of a checker. Jolly Roger scoring. The same happened in the previous 3. This time was Manu Plaza after having received an amazing assist by James Bime. Second goal today scored by Manuel Plaza. 9 goes to 6 now. Still some time remaining until the bell. One important rule about the Argentine season will be that the checkers will be back to 7 minutes. The open back shot there, looking for by me. Here comes Nicky Sen. Nicky. Still Nicky. And now by me the bell, and also the ball went over the boards. So this ends checker number 4. Here we're gonna take a look again at the instant replay before going to the last break. So this ends checker number 4, Amanada taking a good lead into the last checker of this game, 9-6 over Jolly Roger. After the break, we'll be back with checker number 5.
La passion. La compétence. L'exclusivité. Le choix dans chaque détail. Le goût des dépassements des soi, du challenge. L'attrait pour la compétition, dans ce qu'elle a de plus noble. L'esprit d'équipe pour atteindre un objectif commun. Autant de valeurs que Engelfökers partage avec l'univers du polo. Et autant de valeurs que nos conseillers Engelfökers défendent chaque jour sur leur terrain d'expertise. Être à votre écoute, vous accompagner et vous satisfaire, c'est notre challenge en chaque instant.
Fatigué d'avoir l'air fatigué? Faites le break avec le nouveau soin Hydra énergétique de L'Oréal Men Expert. Enrichi de 2 actifs anti-fatigue, vitamine C, protéines et Smatch. La peau est hydratée, énergisée, puis fraîche. Nickel, comme après une bonne nuit de sommeil. Découvrez le soin Hydra énergétique de L'Oréal Men Expert. Parce que vous le valez bien.
Back in Shanti, ready to enter the last checker of play of this last quarter-final contest of the Open de France, 9-6 in favor of Amanada. The checker by checker progression, 1-2, 5-4, 6-5, 9-6. A very important fourth checker by Amanada, 3-1, 3 goals by this guy, by Santiago Chaban. And now everything is getting set to resume the play. This is what happened at the end of checker number 4. Nicky Sen, then by me, throwing the ball over the boards. So Amanada will be resuming the play. They're still waiting for one of the players. Tomorrow we're gonna be live from the AAP grounds in Pilar with the kickoff of the Jockey Club Open, 3 p.m. La Dolfina with Adolfo Cambiaso, Tommy Panelo, Paquito de Narváez and Peque González against La H, Hilario Ulloa, Tolio Ulloa, Fran Elizalde and Ed Van Erive. Watch it live worldwide, free of charge on Polo Line TV. Santiago Chaban taking his time. 3-goal lead in favor of Amanada in the beginning of checker number 5. The last checker of the contest. Whoever wins this one will face Eso in the semi-final on Friday. The other semi-final is going to be La Madeleine against Kazakh on Thursday. But stay tuned during these days. Check our social media and also the club social media for more updates. Manu Plaza over the midfield line, great angle there by Manuel Plaza, chased by Benjamin Panelo. Still Plaza, great angle, still Manu Plaza in possession of the ball, entering the danger zone. The saving by Lorenzo Chavan, amazing effort by Lorenzo. And now by me also, Zach Baim was contesting the ball with Santiago Chavan. And the whistle in the beginning of check number 5. But what a run, what a play by Manu Plaza, only stopped by Lorenzo in the very last stage of the play. Then Zach Baim contesting with Santiago. The whistle, so let's see what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be from the spot in favor of black. Good turning there by Zach Baim, picking the line and earning that penalty opportunity. Zach Baim placing the ball. So Zach Baim to take it, and Zach Baim scores to close the gap.
Et l'équipe Jolly Roger qui revient à 2 buts.
And now back to the center to resume the play following that goal by Zach Baim from the spot. Still a lot to go, anybody's game. 6 minutes remaining in this checker. Benja Panelo. Challenge there by Baimi. Still Benja in possession of the ball. Runner up for the Gold Cup in Soto Grande, playing for Ayala. Benja Panelo. And now Lorenzo on the near side. Coming from behind was Manu Plaza. Great effort by Manu. Good turning also. And now the marking by Santiago Chavan. The backshot there on the near side. Benja Panelo and Lorenzo. I think Lorenzo was reaching out for the ball, having picked the line before by me. Let's see. Santi Chavan on the near side. Luke Lorenzo. There. Claiming that Baimi was committing a foul. So let's see what's going to happen here. Let's wait for the decision by the umpires. And it's going to be from the spot in favor of Amanara. Santiago Chavan. The ball passing by, linking with Benjamin Panelo. Here comes Benja, starting to hit at goal, and Benja Panelo scores to extend the lead in favor of Amanara. The tapping firstly by Santiago to resume the play, and then Benja taking his time. Look, the under the neck approach by Benjamin Panelo, who ended up finding the net for the second time today to score. And now it's 10-7. Some fresh air for Amanara, following those 2 consecutive goals by Jolly Roger. Lorenzo reaching out for the ball, very well taken by me. Here comes James Baim. The marking by Lorenzo Chavan, playing towards the balls, reaching out for it. It's going to be Santiago, also Manu Plaza. Nice ride-off also by Zach Baim on Santiago Chavan, and now Manu Plaza giving some continuity. The under-the-neck approach, looking for Niklas Johansson, but a good recovery and a good anticipation there by Benja. The ball passing by, and here comes Baimi to pick it up. Nice approach by James Baim. Lorenzo with the back shot on the near side, then Benja completing the play. Now Nicky Sen. Benja. And Niklas Johansson was also reaching out for the ball, but there was a whistle when Benja was also claiming that he had the right of playing that ball there. You see? Well done there by Benjamin Panelo, very quickly turning. But let's wait to see what's the decision by the umpires. But so far, Amanara is leading 10-7 halfway through checker number 5. So semi-final on Thursday. Kazakh with Sebastián Aguetán, Antonio Egui, Nico Pieres, Beltrán Laulé against La Madeleine with Alex Gares, Elena Benot, Facu Fernández Llorente and Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Then on Friday, ESO with Ian Galean, Facu Sola, Chulo Guerrero and Will Harper against the winner of this contest. So far 3 French organizations are through to the semifinals. Let's see now if they are joined by Amanara from Dutch, Nicky Sen, or by Jolly Roger from Niklas Johansson. Some indications there. It looks like a throw-in towards the closest board. So foul, no foul. 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. And the game is now on. The ball passing by Lorenzo. Nice pick up at the end by Zach Baim. Lorenzo again, taking his time, taking care of the ball. Bonding really well once again with Benjamin Panelo, who is playing the Open de France for a second consecutive year. Last year he played for Saint-Même, and now the ball passing by looking for Santiago. It was a very good ride-off there by Zach Baim, and then the backshot on the near side linking with his ankle, and here comes James Baim. The ball stays in behind, so here comes Santiago. Santi Chaban taking his time. Another approach by Santiago. What a breakaway by Santiago Chaban. Definitely on a great level today. The final tapping by Chaban, and Santi Chaban scores, celebrates it because he knows they are getting really close to secure a spot in the semifinals. Again, taking all the time in the world, showing all his experience. Santi, look, his celebration. $11 goals to 6 in favor, or 11 goals to 7, sorry, in favor of Amanara. And now back to the center to resume the play. Manu Plaza, and now Santiago. The ball stays in behind. Here comes Zach. Oh, firstly, I'm really happy that he's doing well following that falling he suffered. Manu Plaza, taking his time. Eyes up, hitting a goal from a very long range, and Manu Plaza scores to keep the dream alive for Jolly Roger. They stay 3 goals behind, still a lot to go, and what a goal by Manu Plaza, who was really close to score some minutes ago from a long range, and here he does it. And now it's 11 goals to 8, 2 minutes remaining, a little bit less than 2 minutes until the first bell. Santiago now with the pickup. Santi Chaban, the open backshot to link with Lorenzo. The ball passed by me. Reaching out for the ball. Unfortunately for him, his horse ended up moving a little bit. Let's take a look again. Santi, the open backshot, looking for Lorenzo. First stop was okay, but then he ended up moving, committing a foul, and Amanara with this penalty attempt in order to extend the lead. Let's see if we're going towards a penalty 2 or penalty 3. Penalty 2 at the end, a 30-yard hit in favor of Amanara. Benja Panelo placing the ball to take it. Here comes Benjamin Panelo to take it. No, Santiago. Santiago Chaban with this 30-yard hit, scoring to extend the lead in favor of Amanara. What a performance by Santiago Chaban today, with a total of 7 goals, but mainly managing the game, actually setting the pace at every single aspect. And now it's 12-8 to Amanara, that will be playing on Friday against ESO for a spot in the final of the Open de France. Zach Baim over the midfield line. Another approach head to head against Benjamin Panelo. Benja on the inside challenging Zach. Nice open shot by Zach Baim, looking for a new one. The defense by Santiago. The ball passing by Zach Baim, bringing the ball back in. The ball ended up going over the back line, and Amanara will be resuming from the back into the last moments of this quarterfinal contest. Santiago towards the left hand side, linking with Benja. 7 seconds remaining in this game. Benjamin Panelo with a long approach, looking for Lorenzo, putting some pressure on Baimi. Great defending by Baimi, and here comes the final bell of this quarter-final contest of the Open de France. Amanara becomes one of the last 4 of the competition, following this 12-8 win over Jolie Rocher in the last quarter-final contest of the Open de France. Cheque by cheque progression, Amanara started 1 goal behind due to the handicaps, then 1-2, 5-4, a great comeback during the second, 6-5, 9-6, 12-8. Amanara, one of the favorites in this competition, remain unbeaten in the tournament. They have won all their 4 matches throughout these 10 days, and therefore they will be playing on Friday against another unbeaten team, ESO, for a spot in the final. Thursday we'll see La Madeleine against Kazakh. The final salutations with one of the officials, and now a good moment to check some of the highlights of this game before closing the transmission that led Amanara into the semi-finals, the same as in 2020 when they played this competition for the first time ever. Lorenzo Chaban, 15 years old, continues taking big steps in polo. Then Zach Baim, a great game also by Zach, who managed to score this very nice one. A total of 3 goals today by Zach Baim, who also played for the team in Soto Grande.
What they want him to do, did the job.
Santiago linking with his son, and Lorenzo with the final impulse to score. And this is our last goal in this highlight, from Benja to Santiago, and Santiago Chaban, the MVP today. A total of 7 goals. 7 goals today by Santiago Chaban for the win. Then Amanara are through to the semifinals. We'll be back on Thursday with the first semifinal, but tomorrow, stay tuned, because tomorrow we're going to be live from the AAP grounds in Pilar with the kickoff of the Jockey Club Open Worldwide La Dolfina against La H, until September the 23rd, of course. But till then, and on behalf of the Polo Line TV crew, my name Andrés Ugarte. Thank you very much for having joined us for this last quarter-final contest of the Open de France. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. local time in Argentina, La Dolfina against La H. Wednesday, another game of the Jockey Club Open live on Polo Line TV. Thursday, the first semi-final of the Open de France. So stay tuned for more live polo coming up. Thank you very much for having joined us today, and have a good one. Bye-bye.